Yo, yo, yo.
All right. No, no, no. I don't answer to yo, yo, yo. That's a busy signal song.
Oh,
We
sorry.
say good, we
No,
say good evening.
good evening to
Good
Mr.
evening.
Witt and the whole family and
Good
everybody.
evening, sir. Good evening, sir. We don't answer to yo, yo, yo. You
Sorry.
see?
You get me?
All right, sir.
See a whole heap
So,
of my friend on your channel. Me can't believe it. So me just, you know,
yeah,
excited.
yeah. I understand.
The
Yeah,
bring
you're excited. You're
yeah,
excited. Listen, this is a young general. This is a young general where I've watched him in the last 3-4 months in the quarantine grow, and I've watched your Sound Clash League take flight. What's it called? National Sound Clash League.
correct. Yes.
Yes, I've seen it take flight. I really respect your selection and your business attitude towards this culture. I respect how you love this culture. I really respect the things that you've been doing, especially for your generation. It's really, really powerful to see a young man, and this is why um, I, I reached out to you to talk to a lot. As you see, I talked to a lot of your colleagues,
Mm.
right? Big Bigs and 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 Infinity and King B and JL and stuff. I watch you talk to your colleagues and stuff. And how do you find it? You yourself, Red Links. How do you find it that you've created a pathway for yourself and your generation, but what have we done wrong or right as the elders in this situation to,
I
not
would
see this bigger?
I wouldn't necessarily say you guys did anything wrong. You guys did what you were supposed to do. That's one thing. You can't really wrong a man when they were just doing what they're supposed to do. You guys just went along and paved the way that you guys wanted or, were supposed to pave. So you guys didn't necessarily do anything wrong. Coming from a youth now, in terms of clash, in terms of juggling, there's not really much to talk about or say that has changed. It's just the music, and we just adapt with the music as the generation. There's not really much you guys can hand on as juggling. Technology moved, we got laptops. It's straightforward as to what happened with the juggling. What I felt as a young man is the elders didn't carry that clash feeling to us youngers, because we got the juggling, we saw the dances, we seen the wall string up, but we've never seen, like, you guys got to experience a turbo and a turbo verse. Who again? Turbo verse.
Well, Turbo took on everybody. Super fresh reaction, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
the turbo verse reaction, Georgia the Jungle. Like, us generation, we're just hearing about these things. We never witnessed. Yo, remember when, I don't know, Blacks done the place 10 years ago, whatever. Like, we don't have none of that. So I said,
Yeah,
make we just create it amongst ourselves, because I'm pretty sure that's what Mataran, Ricky Trooper, Firelink, so all of them were doing at the time. They weren't thinking, oh, let's move the clash culture forward. They were just like, yo, let's clash, let's do this. So I said, all right, if we can't really attach it to the older generation, because it's not something they really pass to us. They only pass the juggling to us. So let's keep the clash thing amongst ourselves and just build it that way there. So
okay.
it's not really like, because I know some people even look at the NSL and feel like we kind of excluded the older generation. It wasn't that. We just kind of wanted to do it ourselves, and simple as
Yeah,
that. But we always
okay,
call you
okay.
guys in when we want a judge or we want a host, because you guys know the Shreps. And that's why I always wanted to, like, even have Steenie or you or Reaction come and sit me down and say, yo, watch this clash. Or, yo, watch when Steenie was on Super Fresh. Yeah, I had to go out and watch it, and I watched it myself, but it was interesting, and I would have loved to have it that handed to me firsthand, pretty much.
Yeah,
But no
yeah,
matter what, we
yeah,
still love you guys.
yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Trust.
Listen, I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing. I don't think there's anything you need to stop still. I mean, I took in a clash, uh, King B and some others. I'm sorry, I apologize. I don't remember the other selectors' names and stuff like that. Oh, I think Joshua Lucas was in there
Yeah.
still. And my
I,
scoring was totally a little bit different than your scoring, but it is what it is at the end of the day still. You,
but
you
that
know?
that was our voting at the time, so
Yeah,
with it.
it is what it is at the time.
And
But I'm telling you, what I like about you is your energy towards this thing. You seem to have something that we lacked back in the days. I think we took it a lot more serious. And I don't mean serious that you took the business serious. I mean you enjoy it.
oh yeah.
We took it like we're angry at it, I think. And you have shown me, your energy has shown me how fun it could be, how fun the business is, how nonchalant and non-aggressive it could have been. And if I had that energy, maybe it would have been different. I've been watching that. And, I'm saying to you that I think that, you know, that is the way you should stay. That is the way it should be. That energy that you have, that relaxed and just have fun with it kind of atmosphere. I mean, you have your sound down pat, you have your music, you're business minded. I respect it to the world. I wish, because you taught me something, you know what I mean, watching you taking in it and have so much fun with it and laugh and enjoy. I mean, it was so serious for us back in the days. It was because I think maybe we took it as, because I did sound business for 12 years of not doing a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I did sound business, paid rent, paid bills, bought cars, bought house, this and that. Sound business did that, right? And I think that I missed that part of it for that 10, 12 years, because to me it was always a struggle. It was always a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that was my story, though. My story is totally different. But watching you and how you take it, beautiful. It's a great joy to see, you know, the enjoyment that you have out of it. So,
Yeah,
what I wanted to ask you, how do you maintain that level of calmness, of just having fun and knowing that the clash is like this? You know, how do you take all that in?
I don't know. It's always been about fun to me. Like even when I'm juggling, it's more about fun. Like, and it's funny because like in the past maybe 3 months, I look back on like when I was juggling a lot and not really clashing so much, and I would really see like clash in my DNA, and I bringing that to juggling is what kind of made it fun. Cause in a clash, you're on the mic and you're saying some, yo, that boy they can't play this. But in the dance now, I have to think of, okay, how do I bring that energy? But we're juggling, so I'll be like, well, some girl can't wear this. So you have some girl come and dance and them wig set so and do
Yeah.
these funny things that you would see in a clash, but make it fun for the girls, for everybody. Some man can't come and dance without them pouch. Who are wear pouch? Me hear Steenie I talk about pouch what there. But it's all fun. You see me? You just have fun out of fun. So
Yeah.
when it came to clashing now, I just came on the same less aggressive vibes. Like, you know what I mean? It's just all fun. And I always tell somebody, like, if me and you are par, I'm a vice a tune for you tomorrow. And I know you have that tune there. There's nothing telling me what you're going to do on stage. I may know you have the tune. What you're going to do with it is a total different ball game. You see
Mm.
me? And that kind of even encourages people around me to have fun with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't just go up there and play a tune because you heard Black Cat put it on that rhythm and you think it's gonna catch a forward. No, mix it up, put it on a different rhythm that they haven't heard it on before, a rhythm that you haven't heard in a clash before. Do some different stuff. You know what I mean? So it's all about the fun. And yeah.
Is your younger selectors, and because that's what the norm is. We find that as the norm. As every sound comes up, they cut. It's bounty, trying to get the most bounty, trying to do this with bounty killer. And it I mean bounty's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But is there any time where the creativity comes outside of the Bounty Beanie Buju kind of era?
Yes.
Is there any
Um,
time, you know what I mean? There's so much other artists. There's so much
and
that,
what kind of weird with my generation, I'm not sure if you guys in the elder generation can see looking down, but like
No
Artists
looking down. No looking down. We look with you. We
looking
don't look down.
looking forward.
Yeah.
A lot of our generation, they know very much of Bounty, Garnet, Silk, and da 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 da. But sometimes, like in our generation, some small tunes, like if a man like let's say I go cut Everyone Falls in Love sometime on dub tomorrow. In my generation, they're gonna be like, what? Versus
Mm-hmm.
if I play So Now Go Dead in the world, me I tell maybe a few people in my generation would have bubble to it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
those like weird, simple tunes that catch forward. So you kind of have
I
to.
didn't say it.
So I kind of tell my generation, don't really live on what the elders them do. Big up Bojo, big up Bounty, big up Beanie, big up Cabra, big up Garnet Silk, big up Dennis Brown, big up Altanalis, big up Gregory Isaacs, Bob, and the list goes on. We love those artists. We respect those
Yeah,
artists.
of
But
course.
not
Of
my
course.
generation to understand that that was when you guys were hot. We can only cut who's alive now, and who's smart will, but we have to capitalize on mans like Barris, mans like Sanchez, mans who we listened to as youths when our mother was cleaning the house, singing melody. You know, some of them artists there, like capital
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
artists, you know, because 30 years from now, you know, those will be the artists, you know, if I got this clash and our generation correct, those will be the artists will be licking in a tune for tune.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll be having some intense and some skiller bang and some
Yeah.
massacre and them things there that you know, and those things. I
Well,
think.
not intense and skilly bang. When I look for them in a tune for tune, me, I'm
Well,
talking Morgan
not in
Heritage.
tune oh, my apologies. Not in tune for tune.
Yeah, yeah.
Not in
If
tune
I
for
have my
tune.
generation correct, I'm just, you know, going off of how I feel and what I
Okay.
grew up. You know,
Okay.
Morgan Heritage, you know, some of them heavy artists that would lick you in a tune for our time 30 years from now. You see me?
Yeah.
The Bob
Okay.
Bandits will still lick, the Garnets will still lick, the wall of them will lick.
Yes,
But
they must.
imagine when you play all a shuba day. If you're somebody
Yeah.
was born in a 1997,
See.
30 years
Yeah.
from you got, you know, so
Okay.
that's
All
what
right.
we're trying to do, just having fun with it and move it forward. We don't want our generation to be feeling like, oh my God, without Garnet Silk, I'll never survive in this industry.
I
Without a
understand.
Dennis Brown in my box, what will I do? Don't think like that.
I
Our
understand.
culture is moving forward, our lives are moving forward, the music is moving forward. So the only thing we can, the technology has moved forward. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I
We
understand.
also have to move forward. Is
Yes, I understand. I understand. You know, good, good. It's good that you foresee that future, man, and you know you want to create that difference, that different element. I respect that. I think that that's the way to go. Like you know, you know the foundation, you set the foundation, but you also have your history to make, your history to create, your tunes to be the anthems, let's say um, and that is something good. And I think you're well efficient in the business. You know what I mean? It is
appreciate
you
that.
know it's good. I'm really proud of where you know the young ones that have come on the live now. Um, what they've said in their piece. I think it's in good hands. Okay, see, so the live's gonna end in 20 seconds, so I'm gonna log out and come back in because last time I did this disrespectful way. So,
Part two, people. We're soon
yeah,
forward.
the second edition, second edition.